Hey everybody, welcome back to Survival Heights, my amplified hardcore survival series. Now, I've done a few things since the last episode. I took some time, dug underground, got myself a bunch of levels, and mainly I was down there to get as many diamonds as I possibly could. I knew that getting diamonds might be a little bit of a struggle here at the beginning. I was really only using an iron pickaxe, so I figured it was the perfect thing to be doing in between episodes. And I got actually quite a few diamonds. I even used my Fortune 2 pickaxe at times in order to get some diamonds. While I was down there, I even went and explored a lot of the lava pockets that I was hearing all around me. Now, a lot of times these lava pockets really didn't amount to much. Sometimes it was a little tiny cave with just a bare level of lava that I could just put a water bucket over and that was it. Sometimes it had a little bit of a staircase going up, but I could go up. Even other times there were a few ores there that helped me to get some more levels, but for the most part, it really wasn't worth it. But it is lava, so you guys know at the same level as lava spawns at, there can always be diamonds. So I figured I would at least take a peek and see what would happen. When I went back up to the surface, I actually got my first achievement off camera, or advancement, and that was I ran into a skeleton and I deflected an arrow right back at him, and well, that's one advancement down, a bunch more to go. One of the goals of this world for me anyways is to get all the advancements, so this is a great step in that direction. Every time I got more diamonds and got to 30 levels, I would head back up to the surface, figure out how many diamonds I had, go through my chest to make sure I had enough of the supplies that I needed, make all the armor that I needed, and I actually made enough to have a full set of diamond armor now, along with a whole bunch of other tools like an axe and a shovel. And I actually got some pretty cool enchants on some of this gear. I believe I ended up getting a silk touch pickaxe, which is super awesome to have at the very beginning here. I'm pretty sure I put an efficiency enchant on a shovel, so some pretty good enchants overall, and obviously a lot more to come. Alrighty peeps, as you can probably see, I've done a lot more diamond mining after all the clips and stuff that you've seen. We have finally some full diamond armor, and it's actually pretty good stuff as well. We have an Aqua Affinity, Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3 helmet, a Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 chest plate, Protection 4 leggings, and Feather Falling 4 Unbreaking 3 boots, which was a really awesome enchant that I actually got live on stream, so that was pretty awesome. Tools here: regular sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3 fire aspect 2 sword, just regular efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3 pickaxe, a Fortune 2 pickaxe for getting all those diamonds, a Silk Touch efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3 axe, efficiency 4 shovel, and of course an Unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 diamond hoe. Now you guys probably heard I mentioned I streamed, and that's right, I did stream over at my Twitch channel. If you haven't followed me over there, I highly recommend at least checking it out. I'm actually going to play a little clip probably on screen right now. If I don't, I apologize. It'll be down in the description, or it'll be a little card in the top right hand corner. But I had my first near-death experience in this world. Thankfully, I was able to get it clutch with that MLG water bucket, so thankfully I'm not dead, but that was a really close call, unfortunately. But the reason I had that, guys, if we go this way, actually before I do that, I want to show you guys, I've done some mining. We got a lot of redstone, got a lot of diamonds, got a lot of coal. I don't really think we need to really go mining anymore. I've been killing cows for XP as well, so we got a ton of food here. But if we head up here, you guys will see that the reason I actually almost died was because of this baby right over here, our giant nether portal. I decided, instead of putting the nether portal over here, which is where I was originally going to put it, I decided to put the portal over here. It's a little out of the way, but I think it fits a lot better with this particular area. So thankfully I'm not dead because of it, but we do have this thing up and running, and hopefully I can add a few blocks to this thing. Now that I mentioned, I actually need some blocks. I need to actually go get some blocks because ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is time to go into the Nether and see what we can do around there. I think it should be a lot of fun and pretty dang scary, because I'm not really sure where we're gonna actually end up. We could get a really safe spot. We could get a really bad spot. I mean, it just entirely depends upon what the world wants to give us, and I actually need to put it on our Fire Protection 3 gold helmet. That way the piglins don't actually hurt us, or at least try to attack us or whatever. I'm bringing in some obsidian and a flint and steel as well, just in case we need to make a portal anywhere if we get stuck or something. So head around this edge. This is a really scary edge. I definitely need to get that taken care of soon. Here's the portal. Here's portal, peeps. Let's dive into it and see what kind of spawn we get. I'm scared. Pigmen, hold me. Actually, don't hold me. It's a bad idea. Oh? Oh? That's not good. There is a piglet in here. Thankfully, we have our golden helmet on, so this won't be a big deal. But for those of you guys who haven't seen the new Nether yet, this probably doesn't look any different from what you normally see. This is actually another wastelands biome, I believe. Another wastelands, something like that. They do still have some of these here in the Nether, but there are a lot of newer biomes. And so I want to take some time today and, you know, explore the Nether, see what we can find. That doesn't look very good. Oh, I was kind of hoping that we would get fire resistance potions sooner rather than later. We do have some glowstone here that we'll have to pick up at some point. But I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time for me to go explore. We got lots of quartz here to mine up, lots of gold. We don't really have any pathways to go, so I'm going to have to sort of dig in some places. This, actually, before I go any further, I should probably get the coordinates of this place so that we don't get lost anywhere. But yeah. It's time, guys. Let's go do some exploring, and I'll bring you guys along for the adventure. So this adventure started off pretty much as I expected it to. I went and got some quartz. I got as much quartz. The plan was to get as much quartz as possible, in particular for all the XP. And now I don't use a whole lot of quartz. I don't really think quartz is a block that my build style, it really meshes well with, but it is a great source of XP. And while I was mining for diamonds earlier, I was thinking, you know, I really should go to the Nether and mine a lot of quartz to get XP, because it is a very, very, very good source, and in some ways maybe even a better source than some mob farms. So I'm very happy that I'm finally in the Nether and finally able to get some quartz for XP, which will be great for enchanting later. But I also got some gold along the way as well, using my fortune pickaxe. But as you can see, I went through the Nether waste and eventually stumbled upon a Soul Sand Valley. The Soul Sand Valley is one of the new biomes in the 1.16 Nether update. In particular, there are a few things that spawn there. You'll typically see regular skeletons, sometimes in golden armor, sometimes just as their own skeleton cells. You'll see a lot of bone blocks as well. They have those carcasses that are throughout the Soul Sand Valley. Great place to farm some bone meal and bone blocks to harvest your crops and to speed up the growing of trees and whatnot. If you really are in a pinch and don't have any other source of bones or bone meal, a Soul Sand Valley is a great place to go. But the number one thing to get in a Soul Sand Valley is gas tiers, and that's because gas spawn at a ridiculous, it used to be a very ridiculous rate. It's a little bit slower now, but the gas spawn quite frequently over in the Soul Sand Valley, and I actually was able to get the return to sender advancement on this trip. And just as I thought all of the good things that could happen in a Soul Sand Valley were going to come to an end, I found a Bastion. But I decided not to actually go into it, and here's why. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Bastion, of which we're not going to fight today because I don't want to die. Those things are extremely, extremely difficult. And if I were to fight a Bastion today, there is a good shot I would probably die. So what I'm actually gonna do though, is I'm gonna take the coordinates of that. What the heck was that? and I'm going to figure out, once we get netherite armor, how we can take down one of those bastions. So we'll revisit it one of these days, guys, but for now, I don't really think I'm geared up enough for that. So I don't wanna die. It's definitely something we'll revisit later. I just don't want to die this early on in the series, and I know that the Bastions are pretty dang difficult. But I eventually found my way out of the Soul Sand Forest, or Soul Sand Valley, over to another waste biome, went through there, and eventually found my way to another new nether biome, and that is the Warped Forest, where endermen typically spawn. This will be a great place to get ender pearls at some point if I really need them, or obviously trading with piglins is something else I could do to get myself a whole lot of ender pearls a little later on. But I decided to go through and explore some of the Warped Forest. Didn't find a whole lot. I ended up getting some stems But apart from that, there wasn't a whole lot there. And then I ran out of inventory space, so I couldn't really go any further. I was really hoping to get to another fortress at this point, but didn't find one around. We kind of spawned into a place that was really difficult. It was really high up, really difficult to get a lay of the land. So I decided I was too far out as it was. I didn't want to die, so I was gonna head back to the overworld and end our little adventure. So I found a piglin, and I've decided to feed the piglin some gold so that it'll start trading with me. I've actually been trading quite a bit. I brought a whole stack of gold into the Nether with me after I went back and ooh, fire resistance potion. After I went back and dropped off all the stuff I had gained from our little Nether adventure, and I'm out of room for string. Okay, as you can see, I've got some ender pearls as well, which is pretty neat. What else is over here? Got some of that. Did you move away? You moved away, okay. Yeah, I've started to lose some room here, so there's not a whole bunch more I can hold on me. I do have more fire resistance potions now, though. I didn't have any before, so that's pretty good for the Nether, because the one thing that is kind of my kryptonite when it comes to the Nether is, well, dying to lava. So hopefully with all of these new fire resistance potions, that's not going to happen. But unfortunately, I think I have to leave some of this stuff behind. A lot of the stuff I have on me I actually do want to keep, but got some soul speed 3 boots and various other things on me as well that we're gonna go ahead and head back and I guess go drop off. But I know we didn't find another fortress earlier, but I really want to go and see if we can find ourselves another fortress today. It would be really awesome. Oh, there's another piglin over here. It would be really awesome to find some gold and some nether wart and some wither skeletons and blazes and stuff, so that, I mean, we have enough ender pearls right now to actually go to the end. So it would be really nice if we had all the eyes of ender as well. I'm not going to go to the end for a little bit, but it'd be nice if we had all that to right off the get-go. And of course I need to come back and get some of this glowstone as well. So I'm going to head back, guys, drop some of this stuff off, and then I'll go see if I can find myself a nether fortress. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we found our way over here into another fortress. I forgot my my looting sword, I think, as well. Terrible fortress. We're also right in a warp forest biome, which is perfect. That and soul sand valleys are pretty much perfect for these nether fortresses. So I'm gonna look around here and see if I can find some nether wart, some chests, all that kind of good stuff. Get as much loot as we can, because this is kind of like the perfect time to do it. Ooh, there's wither skellies over there. Got some blazes spawning. Got all kinds of things. We can get some blaze rods. Ooh, that would be awesome. I'm gonna grab the nether wart while I can. Don't really need the soul sand. Ooh, I like that sound. Wait, what was that sound? Oh, I love that sound. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that. More nether wart. I'm kind of surprised we have this much nether wart this close, but okay, I'll take it. Which means the chest should be right around here somewhere. We just have to find it once I grab all this stuff. Those are some blazes. Ooh, blaze rod. Oh yeah, and a wither skeleton over there. All right, let's go fight this guy, huh? Wait, wither skelly. Oh, there's two of you. Come here. Oh, nothing all that great, but ooh, there's a blaze spawner over there. Okay, I want to go get those wither skellies though. See if we can get some skulls out of them. Come over here. Come on, skelly. Oh, there's only one. I see the other two are part of the pack that spawned then. Aw, dang it. That's okay. There's the magma cube. I've heard you bouncing around this whole time. See if we can get some slimes out of it. I already have quite a few magma cream, so I don't know if we need that stuff, but the more the merrier, I suppose. Now, where the heck is the rest of this fortress? There should be a lot of chests. There should be a chest area here. I just haven't found it yet, I guess. Maybe it's down this way. Thought I'd already been down here. I've already been down here. The chest should be somewhere around here. Right? Maybe back this way, perhaps? I don't think so. No, it's not back this way. Where the heck are the chests in this fortress? This is really weird. I just must be missing it somewhere or something. Aha! Here we go. This is what I was looking for up here. There we go. We got some chests. We got one chest. That's it. and has iron horse armor and obsidian. Seriously? That's our one chest? Iron horse armor and obsidian? That's a... This was a disappointment. This whole fortress was just a disappointment. The blaze spawners I saw are too far apart for a double blaze spawner. There's not very much space around here for chests, unless they didn't spawn with chests. This is just weird to me. I've never had a fortress that's been this bad before. I gotta look around some and see if we can find anything better. So remember how I said I wasn't gonna take on a Bastion today? Yeah, I kind of changed my mind. I think we are going to take on a Bastion and see what all we can get, because I was streaming from this world recently and I was told by some members of chat that you can use hoppers to get the items out of chests. So I want to see if that actually works or if it doesn't. If it doesn't, we could die. But if it does work, it's going to be a lot easier, because for those who don't know, if you open a chest in the Nether and a piglin's nearby, the piglin can... Ooh, there we go. The piglin can easily... try to attack you. So obviously the hoglins can still attack us, but I want to see if this actually works for this Bastion here. Plus, who doesn't like spooky sounds? All right, we're gonna head up here first. We're gonna do this. I'm a little afraid of the hoglins. Those are the ones I got to be careful about. I do have a fire resistance potion on me. Oh, here are the chests. I do have a fire resistance potion on me in case something happens. We're going to do that, and everything should filter into those hoppers, and we should be able to take them from those hoppers. So we'll have to double check and be sure. Skeleton up there. Hey, buddy. But we should be able to take from those chests. So let's go ahead and place these things down. We're going to be on the lookout for some hoppers, for some hoglins as well. I believe these are the only chests up here. So we do this. Yeah, we've got string, we've got arrows, we've got magma cream. Okay. Not the best loot, but that's okay. We've got obsidian, gold blocks, lots of gold here. That's good. What else do we have here? We have more gold, gilded blackstone, which is actually a pretty cool little thing. Crying obsidian, more of that. Gold nuggets, more obsidian. What do we have in here? We have obsidian, iron nuggets, soul speed 1 boots. Do that. And spectral arrows, which I guess I will take. Not like we really need them, but it does look like the piglins aren't trying to attack me. So as long as we don't open these chests, I think we will be a-okay. Let's do that. Let's grab some of that. There's still more flying in. I don't really need the crossbows, so I'm not going to be taking those. But what else is in here? Do that. That's not needed. I don't want to take that. Cool. And cool. I think we got everything out of there that I wanted. We can throw some of these stacks of cobblestone away if I really need to. But for now, I'm going to keep them on me just in case we do kind of want some extra blocks at some point. But I believe that is all the loot on the top half. I've actually raided one of these things before in a previous world, so I do have an idea of what kind of loot should be in here. We need to head down now to see if we can find the second part of the Bastion, which has even more loot. And if we can get a center spawn room, that would be pretty awesome. Got another one right here. Let's let all that stuff filter in. Go to Blackstone. Some things I don't really care about. We don't really... Ooh, chains. Like that. Go to some of that. Some bone blocks as well. I'll definitely take those. And I think that's about all that we need. Yeah, that's about all that we need there. Now we gotta be careful of the hoglins. They could drop down from anywhere. They could do anything to us. There's some chests over there. There's a center area here. We don't want to pick up the gold blocks. I don't feel comfortable doing that yet, so we're not gonna look for that. But if I can pillar across here, see if we can get this chest right here. I'm tempted to steal some of these lanterns as well. String, obsidian. I don't mind getting the obsidian actually. There's a chest in the middle. I think we want that chest in the middle. That's not a hoglin. Gotta be careful though. Let's grab you. Filter in there, please. Filter, filter, filter. What do we have? Gold, spectral arrows, obsidian, gold block, which is nice, and iron nuggets. Okay, nothing too great, but that's okay. We'll take that. Are there any other chests around here? If not, we can head out of here. And I think that's really it for the Bastion. There isn't a whole ton here. We can sort of explore the edges here. There might be some the higher up we go. But apart from that, it's mainly the gold blocks, I believe, that are a big draw of this area. So if we're not going to take those, I think we are pretty much set for this area. That actually was not nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. Mainly because of that hopper trick that helps an absolute ton when... Oh, that scared the crap out of me. When trying to raid these things, it helps an absolute ton. So there might be more around here. Sort of pillar my way up. We might be able to find some. I don't want to get shot off or something. But yeah, I think it's safe to say we've gotten pretty much everything, if not everything, in this Bastion, apart from those gold blocks, which we really don't need, so I don't really want to risk taking on a hoglin at some point. But yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic. That was not what I expected. And I have taken on one of these things before, but once again, that hopper trick is actually a really cool trick, and I definitely recommend you guys try it out, because for those who don't know, you used to be able to just wall yourself in basically, and then piglins wouldn't attack you if you open chests, but now they can sense whenever you've opened a chest regardless of whether or not they are in a line of sight. At least the last time I looked at the change logs for 1.16, that's what it was. So if I did miss anything though, guys, let me know down in the comments section below, and I'll be more than happy to head back and explore that again. But guys, I've got one more trick up my sleeve this episode before we end things off. Let's head back over into the overworld, and I'll show you guys what I've got. Yep, that's right. I have 4 soul sand and 3 wither skulls, and we're gonna fight a wither on episode 2. I don't think I've ever fought a wither on episode 2 of any series that I've ever done. So this should be pretty interesting. I'm gonna probably mine my way down here a little bit. I've got myself a strength potion, and I've got myself a regen potion, which should be plenty for what we need. Do I have any? I don't have any torches on me. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna do this. It might be a little bit dark, but we're okay. We're okay. I'm putting the wither down here as well, because this is probably the easiest way of killing a wither in the overworld. But let's do that. I'm gonna drink the potion of strength, and then once this happens, we're gonna drink the potion of regen. And here we go, guys. Here we go. Withering Heights. Basically, the strategy here is to use my bow for the first half and then use my sword for the second half. So probably should have brought my smite sword, but it's okay. We're just gonna do this fairly easily. Unfortunately, this bow isn't the best, but that's okay. That's also very loud. Oh, I just hit myself with my own arrow. Should be over pretty soon, guys. Oh, well, that's diamonds that almost got blown up, or did get blown up. And we got the wither star. Or the nether star. And we got some diamonds. Didn't realize that there was actually a diamond hiding right there. Okay, well, I'll take that. Actually didn't do as much destruction as I thought it would either. So either I've gotten better at these wither fights, or the wither doesn't blow up as much as it used to. But ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're gonna wrap things up here for today. I'm gonna go make a beacon, and we're gonna see if I can place this beacon someplace and maybe get I don't know, some speed going, or a jump boost, or something like that. And with a little bit of luck and a little bit of some placing of some blocks, we've got ourselves a beacon. There we go. Bring him with a beacon. I think for this one, we're gonna I can do jump boost, I can do resistance, I can do speed, or I can do haste. I think we're gonna do haste, because that's gonna be more useful around here for mining blocks and whatnot, even though I probably don't need it. I can always change it to speed or something like that. But episode 2, ladies and gentlemen, episode 2, I have a beacon. That sounds kind of weird to say, and I actually already have. I didn't show you guys this, but I also already have 2 more wither skulls. So and an ender chest, by the way, if you didn't see that. But I do have two more wither skulls. So if we get a 3rd wither skull, I can go fight myself another wither. It's kind of surprising. I actually don't think I've shown you guys this either, but I do have a looting sword somewhere. Yeah, I do have a looting 3 sword. That's how I've been getting the wither skulls. I've been spending a little bit of time over at the Nether fortress in order to get them. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Didn't expect to have a beacon on episode 2, but it's pretty good. Our next few stops are going to probably slow things down a little bit until we head on to the Ender Dragon fight a little bit later. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to smash that like button if you haven't already, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already as well, obviously, if you want to stay tuned for the next coming episodes and anything beyond that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.